The youngest member of the Alaskan Bush people family is Rain Brown. Rain Brown, the group's newest member, is a perfect example of what we mean. Despite being the most spoiled kid among them all, she yet has a fascinating personality that often sparks controversy both on and off camera. This is the spot to go if you've been wondering what she's been up to lately. We'll provide you more details about her life and family, as well as a summary of the major current affairs that have impacted her. What is she doing right now? Billy Brown's unexpected death stunned and devastated his whole family, in addition to quite a few of his devoted followers. In remembrance of the late father, Discovery Channel and the family worked together to produce a special program called The Legacy of Billy Brown, which had its premiere on February 28, 2021. The brief documentary was unique from what the show often produces, since it included rarely seen video of some of Billy's most moving interactions with his children or wife Amy. A few months before he unexpectedly passed away, Billy gave Rain his favorite hunting knife for her birthday in a never-before-seen but very sad moment that was included in the special episode. Rain obviously had no clue how much the present would mean to her, but she cherished her memories of that particular moment from the occasion. Even though Rain had many special memories of her father, she said that his constant calling of her his baby girl whenever she was feeling down or lost was her favorite thing about him. Given Billy Brown's significance to both his family and the television program Alaskan Bush People, one would question whether the latter will go on in his absence. The Discovery Channel hasn't said as of yet whether or not the program will run again. Nonetheless, a few elements have given us more optimism about the show's potential return. Who is Rain Brown? If you've watched Alaskan Bush People, often throughout the years, you've undoubtedly missed Rain Brown and her positive, cheerful attitude. Rain essentially grew up in front of cameras and a production crew. Her personality, passions, and interests aren't really shown on the program. Her love of the outdoors, animals, and her elder sister and best friend Snowbird may appear to dominate her life if you just follow her on the program, but it couldn't be farther from the reality. Adolescence is considered to be difficult for a lot of people, particularly considering the limitations that families, schools, and society place on them. Despite not attending a typical school and not experiencing any of the above-described issues, Rain Brown had to go through a lot of challenging circumstances in her early life. Rain's mother's illness was without a doubt the main cause of her mental health and low self-esteem at 14, while other causes also had a part to play. Several media sites, including Alaskan Bush People, stated at the time that Amy Brown had been diagnosed with severe lung cancer in 2017. All of that clearly had a bad impact on each and every member of the family, but Rain was particularly hard hit since she had to deal with a lot of internet trolls and hate mongers in addition to the challenging but typical circumstances. After expressing her sadness in public, Rain got a lot of love, but she also encountered nasty remarks from other people. Eventually, the abuse that she faced on social media subsided. We're happy to see her smiling in the aftermath of Amy's incredible recovery, even if she may not have entirely recovered. It goes without saying that having siblings and arguing with them is a common part of growing up. These conflicts usually end up being small-scale and quickly forgotten, but sometimes they spiral out of hand and turn into major issues. Unfortunately, it seems like the present situation is a reflection of what happened between Rain and her elder brother Noah. The alleged argument arose in 2018 after he with Ruth Merrill, with whom Rain had previously said in public that they were at odds. We don't know precisely what led Rain, who is often really relaxed back, to confess to having an affair, but the fact that Ruth officially changed her name to Rain didn't help her case because of how strikingly similar the two names are. Conversely, Noah expressed his support for his wife on Instagram by sharing a photo of the two of them along with a long message that made several allusions to his sister's evident irresponsibility and immaturity. The social media fame of Rain Brown surely has advantages and disadvantages. Her Instagram and Twitter connections have surely been very helpful. She's been able to break free from any unrealistically negative TV image of herself by making new friends and using the platform as a safe place to discuss about herself and her issues. However, she does not always get kindness in return from those she encounters on the internet. For example, when Rain revealed that she had depression and mental health issues, she was called an attention seeker. Her sexual orientation has also been closely examined by the public. Because of her love of rainbows and short hair, some of Rain's fans believe she is lying, even though she has always claimed to be straight. But in the end, it's not really important. In case you think that's strange enough, there's more. Once the initial furor over Rain's alleged sexual orientation subsided, bogus rumors about her alleged engagement began to circulate online in 2019 when a photo of Rain wearing a ring went viral. The amount of harsh treatment, allegations, and disparaging remarks she has endured online over the years raises questions about whether it is ultimately worth it, even if they may not seem like much. It's common to believe that the Brown family's off-grid, rural existence is a result of their difficult financial circumstances. However, resist the urge to trust what others are saying about you. According to reports from various media sources, the Brown family's financial situation is not as dire as what they may have seemed on TV. Not only do they have no financial difficulties, but they are multimillionaires. Do you not think that we are real? In the little time they have been on television, the whole Brown family has amassed $60 million, if internet rumors are to be believed. Furthermore, there are reports that Billy Brown received $500,000 for each episode of the program, with his kids potentially earning an additional $50,000. These numbers may sound implausible, but they make sense when you take into account the many charges against the family that have surfaced throughout time, including the ones that claim they have bought homes, rented mansions in Los Angeles, and much more. Even though some individuals may find this knowledge disappointing, try not to let it alter your perception of the family. Whether they are wealthy or not, what ultimately draws people to them is their charisma and natural ability to make others laugh. Hopefully, Rain's circumstances improve and she continues to pursue her profession, which is mostly in entertainment.